So you want them to be learning and gaining new skills, but not know they're gaining new skills. So I've got you covered. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Val. I am the homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 3 small kiddos between the ages of 3.5 and 1.5. On my channel, I like to talk all things homeschooling, motherhood, toddler life, just the craziness of being a mom, especially in today's world. So I hope that you will stick around, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get into the new video. Today's video is a collaboration with Jessica from the Waldock Way and Abby from Rooted and Rest, along with lots of other moms, and we're all going to be talking about our favorite educational toys. This couldn't have come at a better time because Christmas, and who doesn't need ideas? So I'm going to show you some of my favorite educational toys for kiddos in the age ranges that I just said my kids are. 3.5 to 1.5. And they are all varying levels of those age ranges. My 3.5-year-old is very advanced. She will be starting kindergarten soon. And then my 1.5-year-old is 19 months old and is just taking her first steps. So we are all over the map. But I'm going to share some toys with you that could cover all of those age ranges and then some. I will have everything I've talked about linked down in the description below, so you can check that out if you are interested in any of these toys. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about are Magna-Tiles. Our box is a little destroyed at the moment, but these ones were called Picasso tiles, but Magna-Tiles, Picasso tiles, I've heard them called lots of different things. This is an 82-piece set, and these are super fun to play with, great STEM activity, and like even I get sucked into building with them. You can do all kinds of things. You can use these for shapes, color recognition, building, STEM, like I said, all sorts of things we use these for. So these are great, and these are great for all ages, except that if they're younger and they're still putting things in their mouth, definitely keep an eye. Like I wouldn't let my 1.5-year-old, probably even my 2.5-year-old, play with these without me being very close by and involved, because I don't know, something about the magnets, it just makes me nervous. But this is a great toy, great educational toy. So one of my next favorite toys are the I Found It card games. This is the Disney, and it's a hidden picture card game. So you have, I think there's 57 cards, and you shuffle them up, and each player gets 5 cards, and then you put the rest of them in a pile on the table, and you flip it over. So each card has a scene on one side and then an item to be found on the other side. So you flip it over, and whatever is on this side is what you're looking for in your 5 cards. So you search the scenes and you try to find, this would be a fish. The first person to find a fish in one of the scenes on their cards gets rid of that card, and you continue on until the first player gets rid of all 5 of their cards, and then that's the winner of the game. So this one is really fun. This one is like my 3.5-year-old, we play this, but my 2.5-year-old isn't quite ready for it yet. So I guess it depends on your kid and their level, but these are really, really fun. And we love the Disney ones because we love Disney. Next thing is a serious favorite in this house, and that is all of the Melissa and Doug Water Wow pads. My kids are obsessed with these. I should have counted. We have at least 10. I think we have almost all of them that are out right now. And my daughter is getting a new one that we don't have yet. She's getting a new one in her stocking this year. So these are so fun. This one is more educational. It's numbers, but some of them aren't necessarily educational, although they do all have, you probably just saw, items to find. So all you do is put water in the pen and you paint it on the page. And can you see that? Like this one is numbers. So can you see that? It appears with water. So it's just water. So it's nothing that's going to make a mess, which is fantastic. And then you can do the whole page. We have an ABC one that my daughter really likes to do. You trace the alphabet with it, and then images come up with of whatever begins with that letter that she traced. So I love to do them even. Like I could just sit here and it's like relaxing or something. I don't know. Anyway, and then once you have the whole page colored, you can you find these objects on the page below? So like the mouse and a feather. And so all of the books have the can you find images, but like this one's more educational for counting and learning your numbers. And then the ABC one, like I talked about. And they have bigger ones. We haven't tried the bigger ones yet that come with the little red spyglass thing that you can only see certain things on the page if you use the spyglass. We haven't tried any of those ones yet. Right now, we just really love these. I keep them in the car. I use them for my 2.5-year-old when we're at the doctor's or if I'm doing school with his sister. We love the Water Wows. Next is puzzles. Who doesn't love puzzles? This one is one that my 2.5-year-old loves. It's Melissa and Doug. He's getting a new one of these for Christmas. I'll show you. I'm going to do a whole separate video about what I'm getting my kids for Christmas. So make sure you're subscribed and your bell notifications are on so that you can see what all we got our kids for Christmas. But this one is a sound puzzle. And he loves it. He could do this for, I don't want to say hours, but for a very long time. But puzzles are also just really great educational toys, whether it's ones like these for younger kids, or the my daughter likes to do a little bit more advanced puzzles. So those are great educational toys. Okay, this one isn't even opened yet, but they're lacing toys. Lacing toys are really great for all sorts of things. Hand-eye coordination, fine motor skills. They can help with writing preparedness. So that's I'll link, I have a whole video about pre-writing skills, and lacing toys is one of the things I mentioned in that. It says ages 3 and up. My 2.5-year-old does them, but he doesn't hit every hole, and he doesn't always go up through and then down through the next and then up through. But still very beneficial whether or not they're really hitting all the holes and getting the up and down through the holes motion. Even if they're skipping holes and they only go down and it's kind of looped all around, they're still getting the skills and they're still getting all the benefits from it. So even my 2-year-old uses these. This one I mentioned before in one of my Amazon find videos. This was from Amazon, and it is a word building game, kind of just activity, and it's super cute. It has all the blocks that have letters on every side of the block. It has 8 blocks, and then it has a whole stack, tons of these cards, and they are double-sided. The images are really cute, and they're just 3- and 4-letter words, and you set the card in here, and you can do it like for kids that aren't quite as advanced. You can leave it with the word up and they just find the letters and then they can spell it out to match down below. Or if your kids are a little bit further along, you can cover up the word so it just shows the picture and then they have to spell it with the blocks down below. My daughter spent a long time playing with this game. This is another one of my favorite Amazon finds, and it's the shape puzzles. I've talked about this one before also. It comes with 2 little containers. One of them has, whoa, all the shapes, all different kinds of colored and sized shapes, lots of crescents, lots of half circles, little circles, all sorts of shapes. And then the other box has tons, like this huge stack of pictures of all different levels, so more advanced to very easy. Pictures like this. This is what it should look like when you're all done making it. And then this is, you have to find all of those pieces in order to put together your picture. So here's an easier one, an hourglass, and that shows you what it looks like once it's complete. I hope you can see that. And then this side shows the pieces you need to find before you can make your picture. So my daughter also really, really loves this one. Next, this is something that my daughter is actually getting this year for Christmas. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit, giving you a sneak peek. I found this at Target. There was another one that was sounds and phonics. I just got the 3 and 4 letter spelling. So it includes 20 puzzles, and they come in 3 or 4 pieces, and you put them together to make the picture, and then it will spell the word down below. It says ages 4 and up. Again, it's one of those things that you know your kid's level, you know if they'll be able to do it or not. And here on the back, it shows you a couple of the other ones, a pig and a frog. And like I said, it has 12 different, or 20 different puzzles. It says 10 3-letter words and 10 4-letter words. I feel like I hear one of my kids crying. Yep. Okay, this one is another Amazon find. It's color sorting, and it has so many different, and it says 36 months and up. It could be used for all ages. It just depends, like the activity would depend more on the age of your child. It comes with a little wooden spoon. It comes with chopsticks, and it comes with these little tweezers. It also comes with all of these silicone colored baking cups, like the cupcake cups. It comes with a bag full of colored wooden balls, and then this board that the top comes off, and then it has all of these different patterns and pictures that you can put onto the board with colored pictures and patterns to match the balls onto and to make pictures with. Now, this would be like something you would do with an older or more advanced child. My 3.5-year-old does those, but my 2.5-year-old can also play with this. He just either will not do this part and will separate and sort the colored balls into the correct colored silicone baking cups, or he will use the board. He will use the board, and he will use the tongs to pick up the balls and put them in the little spots. Talk about fine motor skills. He just won't match the colors. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Either way, he's still getting all the benefits, so I'm good with it. But this has been a really great toy. They both spend a lot of time playing with this. And then the last thing that I'm going to talk about, I could go on and on, but this is the last thing, are bristle blocks. These are another, kind of like the Magna-Tiles, another great thing for building, for STEM, for color recognition, even patterns. But they're just these little, I'm sure you've all seen bristle blocks. They're just these little blocks, and they are like, I don't know how to explain it. They're just like Magna-Tiles, Legos, any of that kind of stuff, and you just put them together and you make different shapes or buildings, or we make people, or you know, all sorts of things. My daughter and I used to play a game where I would make something out of them, and then she would have to use the rest of the bristle blocks to copy whatever it is that I made. But these are fun because of the texture and like I said, the colors, and you can do lots and lots of different things with these. So these are really fun too. Okay, so that's my compilation of some of my favorite educational toys. I hope you found something fun, new, exciting that you can get for your kids for Christmas. Let me know down below what was your favorite toy from the bunch that maybe you'll give a try for Christmas this year. Like I said, this is a collaboration with Jessica from the Waldock Way and Abby from Rooted in Rest, and there is going to be a whole playlist full of lots of other moms giving you their favorite educational toys. So you'll have all kinds of ages, levels, as well as just so many different ideas. So check out that playlist. Everything will be linked down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure your bell notification is on so that you know anytime I post a new video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.